I visited Dreamworld's Happy Halloween event for 2025, and here's everything I saw. This event takes place in the evening, and arriving at the park, the atmosphere is incredible. During this event, all the rides are operating, and the vibe in the park is really exciting. There's lots of lights, fog, projections, Halloween decorations and music, and lots of spooky characters roaming around the park for you to meet and take photos with, including Kenny and Belinda in their trick-or-treat outfits. We started off our evening with some food from Kenny's Fried Chicken. This was my first time eating from here, and it was okay. The chips were very salty, and the chicken was quite greasy, but overall it was a pretty tasty meal. Next we made our way to Main Street to see some of the characters. There's lots of roaming characters, which is fantastic to see. It brings so much life and energy to the park, and it's a great interactive element. Every time I turned around there seemed to be a new character, which was really exciting, and a lot of fun if you're into photography or videography, or you just want to take a cool picture with one of the characters. They also had some very talented fire dancers, which is always a blast to see, as well as an exclusive dance show that takes place on the Main Street stage, which was really cool. I was a big fan of the spooky vibes during the show, and the dancers are all very talented. There is also another exclusive show that takes place in the theater in Kenny and Belinda's Dreamland, where some crazy bubble scientist does some interesting tricks. This seemed to be a big hit among the younger guests. There's lots of decorations and photo opportunities throughout the park, which are a lot of fun. It's amazing what a simple change like this can do to transform the atmosphere of the park. Next, we checked out Rivertown, which is by far the most exciting part of the park to visit in the evening. This only opened last year, so getting the chance to visit it at nighttime is still quite a rare opportunity, and it was very popular. The queue times for Jungle Rush and Mississippi Motors were relatively long, so we didn't get a chance to ride either of these attractions, but it was awesome getting some footage at nighttime. Next we took a ride on the Dreamworld Express, which is really fun to ride at nighttime. It's very relaxing and feels kind of magical. We hopped off at the wildlife station because the old vintage cars site was actually open and being used for their trick-or-treat experience. It was interesting to see this old space being used for something again, and I wonder what they're going to do with it in the future. We made our way back to the front of the park for the final exclusive Happy Halloween offering, which was the Scarecrow Maze, which is a new addition for the event at Dreamworld. This is in the barn nearby Steel Taipan, where Buzzsaw used to be, and this was quite a cool addition. I was honestly a bit nervous walking through the maze. I was worried someone was going to jump out at me, but luckily it was all clear. You can get some really great shots of Steel Taipan from here as well, which is awesome. And there's a cool photo opportunity with an old truck as you exit the maze. So what did I think of Dreamworld's Happy Halloween event? Was it enjoyable? Was it worth visiting? And do I think you should check it out? I think it's a blast. It's a fantastic event, and I definitely recommend popping into Dreamworld to check it out. It does seem like they were slightly limited in terms of what they could usually do, given that the event center is closed down for the Big Brother TV show, so we didn't have the usual walkthrough attraction or the inflatable maze. Dreamworld does also offer the VIP Pumpkin Pass during this event, and I briefly ran into Dane's Theme Park Life, who's an awesome content creator. You should definitely check him out, and he was telling me about the Pumpkin Pass, and it sounded like really great value. I feel like if I could revisit the event, I would probably buy this pass. There's lots of perks included, such as priority entry. You get to skip the queues at the rides and the trick-or-treat stations around the park. There's also a VIP Pumpkin Pass lounge with food and welcome drinks included, as well as some exclusive collectible gifts, which sound really cool. This costs $90 for pass holders and $100 for non-pass holders, which does sound quite expensive, but I suppose given that the event runs from 6 until 9 and it is very popular, the queues for the rides are pretty long and you don't want to miss out on the other offerings at the event. And there's also food and drink included, which is a great perk. I think it sounds like a great offering. If you're interested in the experience, I recommend checking out Dane's Theme Park Life. It sounds like he had a great night. So what do you think? Do you like the look of Dreamworld's Happy Halloween event? Have you visited already, and what did you think? And if not, do you plan to make a visit? Let me know down below in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, please feel free to leave a like, a friendly comment, subscribe for more, and also press the hype button to help the channel out with the algorithm. Thank you so much. A big thank you to the members and sponsors of Team YumYum for supporting my content. Thank you to the Team YumYum members, Randall, Maloney's Coasters, Kai on the Internet, Oogie Boogie, Theme Park, Ogre, Jordan Casey, Johnny Boy 175, The Downy Cat, Mika, Kerry Jekin, Smath Mode the Awesome, Movies Like Everyone, Aston, and Breezy. And a very special thank you to the sponsors, Koala75, Audrey Allen, Senpai's JP Blue Dog, Senpai's JP Red Dog, Wayne Hewitt, Lee Donald, and SWStevie1. Thank you so much again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.